but you do get the Matriarch's bones here. And you'll see these funerary urns spawn these tormented spirits, which you nuke down RQ. And when you've gotten all three... Oh, gotta hex the fiend. Just hanging out back there. I'm gonna, look at that. Responsible use. Because those things be scary. Oh, son of a... I'm gonna click the CERN even though I probably shouldn't. This thing is vicious. Vicious, I tell you. I just died. Look at that. I died. Terrible at this game. If I just died with an XP bonus on, I'm going to be extra sad, which I think is the case, so I'm just going to go ahead and preemptively be extra sad. Seriously though, those arcane things, it's like the only scary thing in the game. I guess initially, like if you get around a couple of those grotesques, it can be kind of bad too. But damage from those arcane things is just kind of a lot. So normally I'd be like, drats. I went to all the wrong crypts first, but Marked for Death. It's Hunter's Mark, basically, if you played WoW. You'll see. Marks an enemy, 20% damage. So that's going to be good for killing the Skeleton King, and that's about it. If I had regular gear, it might be good for the like mini boss, but I don't have any plus damage on my gear, I don't believe, but I do have a better bow than I should. It's not great, but it does, well, it's good for this purpose, for leveling. It gives 6 bonus XP. So that's certainly not nothing. I don't know if I just do a bad job of playing Demon Hunter, but I really feel like it's just a lot of left-clicking stuff. There's not a whole lot of variety in ability use. I vault all over the place, but that's about it. Like, see, that's so scary. It just killed me. It's gonna bring it back to kill me again. So we had Hex the Fiend, and now we have Fiend the Disemboweled. If we get Disemboweled the Hex, we'll know something's up. What's that? 17% gold. We'll take that over 1 discipline. I think those torsos are so cool. It's probably just me. Everybody else is like, ooh, torsos, gross. And I'm like, yeah, torsos. Because I can relate to the torso, because I have one, you know? What happened here? What did I do? Apparently I decided I wasn't going to use Bullet Shot anymore. I don't know if I keystroked something on accident. That'd be kind of a dumb keystroke to have, like, remove ability something. You guys probably saw me just, like, completely unclick it. I had no idea. But, are the people in my vent ignoring me? No. Damn right you don't ignore me. Thick Tarred Shield. That's just how I like my Tarred Shields. Up to 7 viewers, yeah. Whoa. Whoa. We just said discipline wrong. We just said it with a hard C. I'm too low on discipline. That'd be way better. I'm gonna remake my own version of the game. And the only difference is gonna be that he says discipline instead of discipline. It's gonna be way better. I'm gonna sell a bajillion copies. Because everybody's gonna be like, yeah, discipline. That's where it's at. It's got 2 turntables. And a microphone. Maybe we'll listen to some Beck next. Everybody likes Beck, right? Because I've probably listened to With Teeth like 12 times this morning. We could listen to some Midnight Vultures and I could sing along, right? You guys want that? You want some of that? No? I'm not really interacting with any of you, but I'm getting that no vibe, that please don't sing along to anything vibe. But, yeah, completed. There we go, just unsticky the map from my cursor. Wow, it just scooted. And I got stuck on that. This is Manglemaw. Oh, here. Oh. Running away. Vault. Marked for death. So you can see he is marked for death. Just backing on up, shooting him in the face. Get some new lore. So that's cool. And, oh, come on. Totally attacked that guy before the streak ended. Well, it did not really stop me either. So I get my Stone of Recall now, which is, if you played WoW, it's your Hearthstone. If you played other games, it's whatever it is in other games. Pretty common concept, I would say. Let's see. 1 maximum damage? No, thank you. 2% magic find. Bad. 1 to 2 cold damage. Don't care. Crappy amount of life regen. Stupid discipline amount. Some attack speed. That's my least favorite. Gather health globes. No thanks. 1 to 2 damage. Regen life. Precision. Don't really. I'm going to save that. I want to make sure, because I'm going to need one of those. So now it's asking me to take this Stone of Recall back to town. My body is asking me to take a nap. It's like you got up too early today. Some stupid dog needed to go outside. So, I'm going to throw these things in the thing. Have sell value. I guess I could sell them. I'm gonna keep them though, just in case. So I gave him the crown. He's repairing the crown. Now remember that I found his apprentice dead. I just like the order that this happens is. Oh yeah, your apprentice. He's dead. That just gets me every time. Okay, fix this. P.S. Your dude's dead. Cool. So now I'm going to go... Gosh, I need some levels. What am I, 8? So we got to get like 2.5 levels before we can... I say we, because you guys are super involved in this. Before I can kill the Skeleton King, and you guys can watch. So dirty, dirty girls like watching. I'm gonna get rid of Mark for Death and bring back Vault. We're gonna do this standard. That was super necessary. Don't question my vaulting around. I think Vault... Spirit Dash is great. I keep calling it Spirit Dash. Dashing Strike, rather. I think it should be called Spirit Dash because it uses Spirit to dash at things. That's the Monk ability. Really good for keeping your combos going. Assuming you can see an enemy to dash to. I think Vault might be better, though, because you don't have to see an enemy, and you can still clear a large distance. And then you're, of course, a ranged class, so possibly you can get to that. I never found myself able to actually pull that off, but theoretically, very good for continuing combos. You'll see here, I use Bola to clear out some crates. I like the second of pause, you know? He's like, alright, gonna clear some crates. Eventually. Like so. I get the wall, just because. Somebody took the time to allow me to collapse that wall. So I feel like I should. Wow, that dude is huge. Nizun Devilkin. I feel like I remember the Devilkin from previous Diablo games, and I feel like that dude, not one of them. Just putting that out there. Oops. I feel like standing in explosions. Fine. It's cool. Adventuring two-handed sword. 4-1. Not impressed. Always looking for better adventuring items. Now that I have to get level 11 for the stupid magic vine thing. So I need to make good use of this here. Go. There we go. Get to some mobs ASAPly. Get them dead to make good use of this experience buff. You see, I'm just... almost. So close. If I had another vault... Maybe if I hadn't randomly vaulted at that door. Well, it wasn't random. I was trying to get there fast. I'm not going to blame me for that. Get out of the way, books. Those books on the ground are totally in the way. Mad pages to training now that I can't use them anymore. I guess I could sell them. It's too bad you can't put them on the AH. Right now the auction house is only gear, so there's no auctioning of materials, or I've gotten about 24 plan rope fists, and now today I'm getting a bunch of these plans for the apprenticeship, and you can only use a plan once. You can't like level up the plan by using it more or anything like that, even though that would be neat. Not happening. So they sell for 105 gold each. I'm not like super sad about getting them or anything, but it'd be cool if I could, you know, auction them off. I was in a multiplayer game, and a dude dropped one, and I of course snatched it up for the sweet 105 gold. So he was trying to be nice and give it to somebody who maybe hadn't learned it yet, but you know, I did. I let it sit there for a second. There was another guy. He didn't pick it up right away, so I did. After, I gave him his chance. He had a fair chance. Then I took it for myself because I'm the best. I'm the best, and nuts to that guy. So, that guy is your first follower. We gotta go find his gear. He's got like a hunchback thing going on, look at that. Let's get in here and really examine this. Follow? Look at that. When he runs, he's like... Look at this hunchback thing, look at that. It's weird. Bad posture. Should have sat up straight in school, right? In Templar school, because that's what he is. He's eventually a Templar. Gosh, guys. Gotta gain this tiny fraction of a level, and then 2 whole levels before I can kill the Skeleton King. It's kind of a bummer. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to replay Cathedral. I should have milked the open areas for more XP. Chakram, I'll show you guys that. You've probably seen it. I've seen it in a lot of videos. I don't understand why I would ever want to use that. There's not... I feel like that's the problem I have with Demon Hunter up to this point, is I just don't... I have no desire to use an ability that won't directly hit something. And Chakram might hit something. Might not. Get some, like, mic when I did that. Chakram? Chakram? That's annoying. Shoot. Chakram. 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 Ah. I try not to do that to you guys anymore. Just call it the unspeakable ability. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna kill this guy with it. It missed. My Templar killed it. He's got my back. And I don't know, do I like spam it? And like, that's good, I guess? I guess that was alright. Item durability. I'll tell you about item durability. What does that actually say? What's the durability low on? A belt, I guess. So like, still get, I don't know. As long as it's not detracting from the amount of experience that I get per kill, I don't care. Alright. Chakraming. Chakraming. It just takes too long. You'd have to be some kind of like master of spacing or something to get it right, to like hit things every time. So like a mob up here. Sometimes there's a mob or two up there. Sometimes there's some like rare mobs there too. So this is John Dar. He's a dude. The sound effect with that like poison explosion is so intense that if I have sound effects on, my game will lag up for like 5-6 seconds. Just freeze. So that's why you're not hearing in-game sounds. Not just that, but other in-game sounds are problematic as well. Did I Yeah, we'll take him. Yeah, we're not gonna get... Sorry, F for this. Do we want heal? We'll take taunt. I think I'm gonna have to run Cathedral again. So I'm just going to... I might only have to run Cathedral level 4 again. That's what I had to do last time, I think. Maybe if I just like super combo a huge portion of this level together, it'll give me the XP I need. Templar, with your witty remarks. Sometimes I don't want to run around the table, I just blast it and get it out of the way. I just vaulted all the way down here. Wasted all that time to get Plan Apprentice Rope Fist. If there were mobs there, that chandelier would have killed them. It's so anticlimactic when you... Like, there are mobs somewhere near you, and so you, like, drop the chandelier, and it drops, like, behind, like, where you were. I don't even... Drops on nothing. Just every ounce of blood and humanity pulsing through you is like, crush the skeletons with the chandelier. Do it. And then nothing happens. Just plonks down on the ground behind you. I'm not really sure what a plonk is, but that's what it does. Rest assured, that is what it does. I always try to go the way that I think is going to dead end first. I think it's this way. That's what I did there. Wasn't really sure. So when I saw that other door, led me to believe that this is going to be my dead end direction. Which is accurate because I've done this map a number of times. But I'm gonna milk this and try to get as much expa as possible. Because again, for those of you just tuning in, what I'm doing here is this is a first run on a Demon Hunter. It's not my first run on a Demon Hunter, but just this specific character. And so I need to get to level 11 so that I can get all of my Magic Find gear on. Then we're gonna kill the Skeleton King with all of our cool Magic Find, and hopefully that's gonna lead to some good drops. You never know. Back at 63% Magic Find, I got a first kill that had no rares in it, and at 69% Magic Find, I had a first kill that had 2 rares in it. So I'm at 84% Magic Find, I believe, right now. I don't actually... That could be wrong for the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter might be like 83 or something. Because in theory, and by in theory I mean I believe, I have a quiver that has Magic Find on it that I'm going to have to get off my other Demon Hunter before I'm able to complete this. What's that? Shrine Frenzied? I don't really care about that. Oh, okay. Rares just sprung out of the ground. Rare mobs, I guess. I don't really know what you call those. Enchanted mobs. Good work, Chakram. Gotta have that. I also don't want that. I want Bullet Shot. It's kind of my jam. Look at that. Blam. Take that, crates. It is you start with Hungering Arrow, which is my left click on Demon Hunter, and I just, so far, up to level 13, it's like the primary attack that I'm using. I don't know, again, if I'm doing like a poor job of demon hunting or something, but just don't find any of the other abilities that useful. It's nice to be able to directly attack what you want to attack. And Hungering Arrow has the best ratio in terms of weapon damage contribution. It's like 150%. Or some of the other cooler attacks, like the one that makes you backflip, 135%, and the slowing shot, 130%. So, since we're pretty much one-shotting stuff at 150%, we might as well leave it at that, especially since it's got this thing where it continues through and seeks out mobs, and pretty nifty. And it's certainly going to be our best single-target damage against Skeleton King. Gosh, I don't really know where to go from here. Just want to get all the XP as quickly as I can manage. Kill these tiny guys. Whoa, whoa. You guys remember Blossom? Remember Joey? Whoa! It's my Joey from Blossom impression. I'm guessing a lot of you don't remember Blossom. It's pretty old. She played like the trumpet or something, the cornet maybe. She was always sitting in her, what's that called? Is it a bay window? Is that what that thing's called? Like the window that you can sit in? Just playing her trumpet, learning the lesson of the day. Look at this responsible. Oh my god. Oh my god. Frames. Frames. Did you see that responsible use of Vault though? Normally I just use it to move around, but there I used it to keep my distance. I think is it level 12 or level 13 where you get the cool passive? There's a passive that if you stay 10 yards away from enemies, you get bonus damage. Which I think sort of really is kind of telling in terms of like how you're intended to play the Demon Hunter. It's kind of like a ranged nuke, you know? Get a micro back and whatnot. So let's be honest, I know you guys play StarCraft 2. You're taking a break from watching a StarCraft 2 stream right now, probably, to watch some D3 beta footage. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? It's right. I just checked. It's totally right. I know about you guys. Your StarCraft 2. You thought you could hide it from me, but you can't. You can never tell when those are dying. They like blowed up, and they've got an animation that looks like the beginning of the blowed up thing. So sometimes I like back off of them, and they're not dying. Which is not that problematic on a ranged class, as you shoot them some more, but, you know, Monk, Barbarian, running away from what I'm trying to kill, which is not so great. Not so great. Did you ever know those people, or maybe your parents were these people, who let you play video games, but still wanted you to think that killing was bad? So they told you that, like, you know, maybe the people in the video games weren't really people. They were, like, robots, or there had to, like, be some big, elaborate explanation as to why it was okay to pretend to kill people in video games. I didn't have that. And no one's even ever told me that it's not okay to kill people in real life, so I don't know if that's just my parents' stance. They're just like, kill whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Or, you know, they just let video games sort it out themselves, or what. But yeah. Maybe like you, as a kid, you weren't allowed to have guns as toys or anything like that. It's too violent. Grow up to become some kind of crazy mass murderer. Oh, we got another crossbow that does more damage than that. Attackers take 2 damage. What if they don't want to? And I'm just gonna sell this stuff because why not? Because I'd like to get some better Magic Find gear off the AH. That's why. I can't level up my Artisan anymore, my Blacksmith, as right before you hit level 5 on him, it requires you to have material from Nightmare. Same tomes of training, I believe, but new. Basically, what I can only assume is the Nightmare version of common scrap. So, interesting to note that they will have new scrap in Nightmare. Here I was disenchanting, or rather scrapping, Griswold's edges in an effort to later maybe be able to craft something legendary or something funny like that, but much to my dismay will not be happening. Instead, I can craft rares. I can't just, like, reset. I have to run a full, what I'm doing right now, to get rares, though, so. And then it's like, you can't get that many rares, so you're sort of not inclined to believe they're that bad. Most of the rares I have are not very good. I've been fortunate in finding 2 decent rares for my adventuring set, but for the most part, not that great. So, it's like, I don't know. You could disenchant them, scrap them, but you don't really want to. You kind of want to keep them. You're like, yeah, it's my rare. Maybe it's better than I realize, right? Maybe I got this monk bow that I'm trying to, like, justify. It's got, like, it's got 4 stats on it, which is a lot. And I'm, like, trying to figure out, like, one of the stats is you gain 3 health or life for every spirit spent. So, like, every time I dash, it takes 10 spirit, but I would gain 30 health. So 50 spirit spent would net me 150 health, which is almost my entire pool of life. I think I've got 180 health or something like that on my level 13 monk. So it's kind of seems pretty good, but it's a lot less. I've got a one-handed axe that does more base damage, and monk abilities are based on weapon damage. So, like, your monk attacks, rather, are based on weapon damage, even though you have, you don't just hit things in the face or whatever. You got... Oh, apparently I did kill that. So, yeah, this isn't great. This is officially not great. How much of this do I need to redo? What do you think? I hope the answer is not the whole cathedral, because that would be kind of a bummer, right? You guys just want to see, do I get some sweet rare drops? That's what you want to see. All 9 of you. So, and I'm not saying 9 in a bad way. 9's a pretty good number. I'm pretty happy with 9. And 9 people paying attention to what I'm doing. 9 people that really, deep down inside, care about me. 9 people that want to make me a sandwich for lunch. I don't really want a sandwich. Maybe I do. I don't know. I had a protein shake for breakfast. Not in like that super like gonna work out today protein shake kind of way. Just like a meal replacement shake. Mostly because I'm lazy. I'm gonna be honest. A, I like chocolate even if it's malty and terrible. And B, I like being lazy always. And so most mornings when I get up I just don't want to make breakfast, but when I get hungry like halfway through the day, I can't. I work as a dog walker, so I can't really just. I don't really get a lunch break, so you know, some delicious protein shake. Look at how big that dude is. It's kind of tall. Okay, going back to New Tristram, where we will leave the game. Therefore, resetting the dungeons. For good measure here, I always click options instead of back, but it's back. Switch hero. That's just random gear, isn't it? Beard face here. This dual Griswold edges that are really bad. I believe he has my Magic Find gear on, so I need to get that off of him. Because Beardface was a fresh monk run yesterday. There's that monk bow I was talking about. Okay, so that's some good magic find. And here, this is all my magic find gear. But don't go take my magic find gear or anything now that you guys know where it is. It's a joke. It's a bad joke. You can see these are pretty bad. Pretty bad. So is this though. I don't know. Oh, it has no name. I didn't notice that. Sweet. Can I not read? I thought this was 5. Reading comprehension. Maybe a little low. Just a touch low. Oh, I'm doing bad. Okay, well, I'll leave the game. It's looking pretty beastly with his just 2 swords on there. He's like, whatever, yeah, I got swords. I'm gonna back, switch hero. I'm gonna get on my other demon hunter. That's a fine. You want to make sure that when you're switching characters, you don't have to run into town and do the opening sequence just to like get gear off them. And you can change what quest you're doing in the choose quest option. So yeah, I got 4% magic find on that, and it's just a better weapon. So take that. Leave game. Go back one more time. Switch hero. Hop on Wogthorpe's best, because he is the best. Dude left me a comment. Hour and 5 minutes. That's a little long, and we're still going. So, campaign. Start game. I feel like the whole place I messed up was not putting that shoulder on at level 8, right? I've been missing out on 6 XP per kill since level 8. That's not okay. Craft. Waypoint. Cathedral level 3. So I'm actually going to clear level 3 because I don't think that just a clear of level 4 is going to do anything. Obviously I would get 10 that way, but I don't think that I would get 11 that way. Although, level 3 is not a big clear, really. I might have to go do some other terrible things. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna leave most of this loot. I say that, I have trouble doing that though. I want all the loots. I do. Number of loots I want, all loots. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like nothing on level 3. So we're gonna go do some level 2 action. Debating whether or not I should say that I'm confident to get from 10 to 11 on level 4 of Cathedral. I think so. But if I commit to that and then it doesn't work, it's like egg on my face, right? My beautiful face. It's all eggy. For real, I'm gonna try to do this with the quickness. That's right. Glory to the Sendori or something. No! Do you see how close that was? Oh, almost linked those together. Almost. Seconds. Brooding. That sounds something I want to do. Actually, that's hilarious because I made fun of him for brooding. I don't use normal attacks. So, get some health regen. A good player would probably, I don't know, find a way to interweave normal attacks so that he could slow things. But I was never like, watch a good player play Diablo 3 beta. Like, should probably be a disclaimer on my channel that just says, like, bad at video games. Watch as I loll around lolfully. Lolfully is not probably a real word. That should be a disclaimer also. A lot of disclaimers for my bad stream. Get some more. Come on, Expa. Here we go. Here's some Expa. Kinda wish you had, like, more tumbling you could do. I feel like I'm breathing real hard into my mic on my cuz chakram. 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 It's not happening now. Like, I don't know. It's problematic earlier. But apparently, problems do have solutions. Trent Reznor. I don't know if anybody got that or not. So, listening to Nine Inch Nails and then referencing another album, but really, I always say that's why I'm bad at math, is because 90 song lyrics just wedged right in my brain. Alright, here's an XP shrine. Come on, anything to kill. Here we go. Kill. I don't know. It's like random mic spatter noise. Get this guy to stop hitting me in the face. face. There it was. Page of training. I don't know. Am I no longer blessed by the shrine? How did that work? I never know how things work. I'm gonna go to... Is there a website that tells you how things work? .com or something? eHow? How do shrines in Diablo 3 work? I don't know if that's a bug or not, though. Like, whether it's simply that it bugged out and I never noticed, or, what? Still going to pop back to Cathedral level 3. Let's finish this out, as well as level 4. We're going to hope that hits 11 for us, otherwise I'm going to pop up and check and see if I can... Adventuring Quiver. That's exactly what we need. Wish it was more than +1, but... I'm going to take every 1 expa that I can. By expa, look at that. Shoot that thing in the face. Thank you kindly. So let's see, after this, I'll probably do another run on something, so if you want to be as cool as Wogforp, Vorf, I always forget the PH, that guy, he's the best, I just can't remember his PH. Leave me a comment, let me know, here's what I want from the awesome 10 viewers on my stream. If you want to leave a comment, I personally am curious what you think of the stream quality, audio. Do you hear the music that I'm playing? Is hearing the music that I'm playing obnoxious? You know, how's the sound quality? Can you hear me well? All that stuff. Of course, if you can't hear me well, you're probably never going to respond to this. But I'm curious about that, and then I'm going to do another run after this, so tell me what you want to see me run. I also have every character at level 13, so if you want to see me go through abilities on characters, tell me. Also, I'm going to need a sweet name for my new character, so you can leave me suggestions to name the character that I'm going to run, because I don't want to think of a name. It sounds hard. So, yeah. Also, don't ask me to run Demon Hunter, though, because I just did that. And maybe not Witch Doctor, because I also just did that. So, if you really want to see Witch Doctor, I can jump on my level 13 Witch Doctor and show off what it does. But, if you guys... Right now I'm running with this XP gear for rares. So I could run for rares, or I could run without using gear that I already have, just to show you how the game's going to play through. Standard. Get a better feel for what actually goes on, rather than me just kind of owning things in the face with single arrows. It's not the most thrilling thing. So yeah, by no means are you obligated to do this, but, you know, that would help me figure out what to do next, and maybe make your viewing experience a more pleasurable one. Also, I've been curious if there's a chat function. I see a lot of, like, IRC chats for other own TV channels. Is that the only way to go about it? Because I don't really, I've got 10 people watching my stream. It's not like I've got a fan following or anything. You guys are just checking out Diablo 3, but I'd like to be able to answer any questions you might have or whatever. Oh, I think something bad just happened. Mm. Okay, AFK for like 10 seconds. Okay, sorry about that. That was terrible. Uh, thanks for hanging in there, those of you who did. My dog just used the he went potty inside a little bit, so not the best. I just took him outside a little bit ago, but apparently he had the potty again, and did not really indicate that to me in any way. He did some whining, but you know, I guess that was his indication. He didn't really whine at me. Normally he will come like nip at me to let me know he needs to go outside. There was none of that. Didn't even come say hi. He just pooped in the kitchen. So cleaned that up. That was exciting. So I'm gonna finish up this run and then maybe take him for a walk. I don't assume he really needs to go outside now, though he did just go in the kitchen. So it's exciting, and probably more than you wanted to know about my day. But I feel like you guys are so real with me that I should be so real with you. Just as real as I can really be. Okay. It's gonna be really upsetting if I don't hit level 11 while I'm doing 4 here, or at least like get super close so that the little bit of crypts that you can do gets me to 11. Because I want to get to the rares. I do. Wow. I thought I just cleaned that stuff up. Wow, that was good of me. Totally needed to look at that. Increased cell value, whatever. I got 5% move boots and 10% magic mind. I guess if I wanted them both at the same time, that would be good, though. Alright. That's like, I don't know if you guys caught that failed vault there, but it's one of the issues that I, like, it's primarily with vault, because vault is just a directional movement thing, but like, you can see I just want to move there, but there's a whole lot of catching on that corner. It's kind of, I don't know. I guess I just expect that there's, like, I know that the corner is in the way, slightly, but I guess you're just used to having some sort of leniency and being able to cast stuff like that, like there. I would expect to be able to move through, but it just catches on the wall. It'd be nice if it just, like, pushed off the wall or something, but, I don't know. It's probably just me being a noob. I know I'm like I'm a bad person, really, is what I'm trying to say here. But I really only point out the things that I dislike. I guess occasionally I'll like something, but for the most part, just assume that if I'm not complaining about it, it's good. Because given the opportunity to complain, I will. Oh, I will. And I am very happy with the beta so far. It's pretty. It feels nice and smooth. I push a button and something happens, and I always like that. I like when, you know, you get that sort of feedback response from button presses. Just feels extra clicky. Which direction do I want to go here? So that